corruption, speak out. And when you present evidence before the government or security agencies and they recover the money, you may likely get up to 5%. How many percent?
2.5%.
2.5% of the total value.
They said the minister said have lost momentum.
Yes.
And that is good to admit one of your policies is not doing well. That is what we advocate.
So they want to strengthen it with a law. But I know there was a whistleblowers bill in the National Assembly, but maybe a private member bill. You know, private member bill does not carry as much weight as a government bill. When it comes from the government, it will likely flow. But in pushing that bill through, they should look at the pitfalls of the whistleblowers policy.
Probably that is why the minister, on behalf of the federal government, admitted yesterday that it has lost momentum and they need to be rejigged. And 2.5% was supposed to be given to a whistleblower. But we should ask
upon successful recovery.
Yeah, we should. The government should also provide for us how many they succeeded in giving this 2.5%. Because I know there are some cases where some whistleblowers also went to approached, I think, the court to say that they've been shortchanged. What they are supposed to get, they didn't get. And also, that same yesterday, the government tried to approve what they call group life insurance, 9.something billion. You know what that
for
is?
Who?
For civil servants, deceased civil servant. When you die in the process of in the job, that amount is given to you. 30% of your annual salary is put together to give you as a group life insurance. So they put the two together, and it was presented yesterday, the whistleblower bill and that group life insurance. So what that means is that the government is trying to see if somebody has blown a whistle in a parastatal or ministry, for example, and they are training his or her life, and he eventually dies, there is money for
so not necessarily.
But we're all instruments to fight corruption. I think government can do better.
Yes, I said in preparing that bill, which is already prepared a draft, it will soon find its way to the National Assembly. The pitfalls of the policy, because we saw as the policy was being implemented, Nigerians raising false alarm. Some people rushed to the anti-corruption agencies and pointed at certain buildings and say they saw Ghana must go back being moved into the building last night. And when it was invaded and raided and all that, they didn't see anything. So it should also contain stringent penalties for those that will raise false alarm, so that it's only those that see something that will say something, not those that will imagine something that will say something.
I mean, you know, we are almost there in terms of you know, whatever policy or law you come up with, those they affect will definitely find a way around it. So if you came up with whistleblower policy, those that were targeted will also find a way of how to avoid whistleblowers having to see what they are carrying about and all of that. So you definitely will have.
So if you're a public officer and you come home with Ghana must go back, your neighbors will peep at you.
So they definitely know better how to go about it, so that, you know, they are not. But it's good that this is going to become part of our laws moving forward. We hope that eventually we'll get somewhere. Just that you make them part of the laws. You know, we have so many of them that at the end of the day, you find it difficult to even know which one is working or which one will work and all of that. But it is good. It is not just one of the policies. Even the social investment programs, there were more of interventions, initiatives, and all of that. The laws have been sent to the National Assembly. Bills have been sent, you know, to make them laws. And one of the presidential candidates was also saying if he wins, he will, you know, carry on with that, you know. So eventually, some of these things, it's not that we are so much a country of laws, so much if it's not on paper, if it's not citizen, it's as if it will not work, it will not happen, you know. But
I think that of the social investment bill, I see it from my own perspective as an overkill. It's something that should be more of a policy. A government that comes into place will fashion how they want it. Things is right now we're standing, not taking away the fact that there's a need for uniformity. There's need for uniformity. You know what Obamacare is facing in the US now? Trump made spirited attempts to
kill it.
kill it, and because it was a law.
Law.
If it's a policy, you implement it.
You sign executive order and reverse it.
Yes, a successive administration comes and thinks otherwise, that I know better means. So for me, it's more of a vacuum if you want to enact such into law. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll talk tomorrow with another edition. Have a good day. My name is on the channel.